What's up, guys? Renasant here. Welcome back to the channel. In the last episode, we accomplished quite a bit. We explored the untended graves. We fought two bosses, including Consume King Osiris and Champion Gundyr. So, in this episode, like I told you guys, we're going to keep focusing on these optional areas. Also, I think I got an Estus shard in the last episode. But yeah, we're going to keep focusing on these optional areas, these side quest areas. Just because we still have a couple things left to handle there.
Pretty be careful.
Pretty be careful. A little Pyromancer still chilling. It's really just him and Carla are the only two bottom floor NPCs left now, unfortunately. Arena is a firekeeper. I did go farm a couple souls just so I could level up a little bit more. Not sure what I want to level up. Probably keep going up with strength, which it doesn't do a whole lot for us, but there may or may not be some weapons that I want to use later. I could level up faith too. Actually just gonna go 35 vitality. And the reason I'm doing that is purely to wear heavier armor, which, I mean, we're wearing this pretty easily. And it looks pretty good, honestly. Oh well. It'll give us better defense anyway. So the next optional area we actually want to go to is all the way back to the demon ruins. So, in case you forgot, or if you did forget, go back and check out one of my previous episodes to see how we got to this area. But basically, from the catacombs, you can cut the bridge down in the catacombs and come down here, basically. And remember, I told you there's a boss room right here. So we actually do, and you don't have to, but we actually do want to go ahead and fight this boss now. Also, there's two summon signs, which I will show you. There's the one in there, which is Iron Knight Tarkus. There's also this one, and this one we definitely want to summon. This is going to be a new character, actually. It is the Great Swamp Cuculus. Oh, didn't know you could hit me from right there, friend. So we want to go ahead and summon Cuculus. And then we're actually going to come back here, and we should be able to summon Tarkus as well. Sorig, excuse me. Night Slayer Sorig. It's Tarkus. We all know it's Tarkus. Hopefully Cuculus doesn't get freaking ballasted. Nah, he's staying safe. We're gonna wait right here with him. You notice he's got a pyromancy flame and a whip. So he actually is a pyromancer. Of course, the Great Swamp being one of the homes of pyromancy, or the home of pyromancy if you disregard Izalith. You'll notice this dude's rocking that freaking fume sword. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Come on, friends. Let's go! Whee! So traverse the fog into our boss fight. He's actually just chilling right there. I don't believe they can come in until we engage this enemy. So this is the... Let's see when it pops up here. The old Demon King. Don't try to combustion me, friend. So old Demon King really, you really just want to watch out for his fire attacks. His melee attacks are, while strong, not nearly as strong as his fire attacks. And you can just kind of hover around his butt back here. Now when he does this bullcrap move right here, it's going to create this circle of lava that's going to go out, this ring basically. And also, one thing about this fight, which I'll mention now, it's very easy now because this is designed to do a lot earlier in the game, like when you're in the catacombs. So it's super easy now. The other thing I want to mention is that Cuculus guy. You do want to make sure he lives, and I'll show you why a little bit later. But we do want to make sure he stays alive. Regardless, go ahead and rest at your bonfire here. The old Demon King. Interesting thing to note, of course, many people regard this area as possibly the remnants of Lost Izalith, especially because it's called the Demon Ruins. And in Dark Souls 1, the Demon Ruins were actually the precursor to Lost Izalith, which, in case you know, is where the Chaos Witch home was. So one of the 3 great lords. An interesting thing to note as well is this is a Taurus demon, and these little ones are Capra demons. So Taurus, Capra, little goat heads. Both bosses in Dark Souls 1, and also both appear in Lost Izalith. So, and you just see there's just piles and piles of them. But this area is clearly Lost Izalith from Dark Souls 1, just in a different timeline or a time sense. But it's clearly the same. It's the same place. Like I said, same place, different time, basically. That's what I'm getting at here, I guess. Let's see if we can actually... I don't think we can wield too many great shields, but just because of the encumbrance, honestly. Well, we can wield a Lothric Knight Great Shield. 64 versus Silver Knight Shield has fantastic stability, but whew, can't wield that. So let's see, Curse Ward versus Lothric Knight. It's got better magic, but that's about it. We can almost wield the Great Shield of Glory. We're gonna wield a Great Shield today, just because I don't ever use Great Shields, so it'll be interesting. We got the Ring of Favor, we got Havel's, we got Life Ring, we got Quarantine. Okay. So anyway, you can just come back to this bonfire, and we do want to actually proceed forward in this area. Now, this area has got a lot of tricks. Not necessarily a lot of traps, but a lot of sketchy stuff going on. And I get lost in this area every freaking time I play this game, so bear with me. So come over here, and this is what I would consider just like a chaos demon, basically. Oh, I've been playing too much Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls Remastered. Forget you can charge your R2s in this game. Yeah, you'll notice these little balls of fire down here. There's actually 2 more of these little chaos demons down there, which there's one of them you can see. There's the other one. They will place these little fireballs here, and they're actually fire turrets, so they will shoot little fireballs at you. We're going to avoid going down there for right now. We're actually going to go this way. And when you come around the corner, you will be ambushed by all manner of nasty. Again, this area is not going to seem that hard because, and this is specifically why I come back here later in the game. Also, these guys are like super good for Titanite. But yeah, this is why I come back here later in the game, because this area is actually fairly challenging, especially for a newer player. But oh, forgot you have to sprint. Especially for a newer player. But if you come back later in the game when you're like over level 100 or something like that, oh god, it's not that hard. I mean, you see, this is a devastating attack normally, but he didn't do that much damage to us. Again, normally a devastating attack. I shouldn't be letting him even hit me like that, but even when he's supercharged, he doesn't do that much damage. These guys can actually drop large shards, so very useful, very useful. Coming here, you'll notice this friggin' ember slime, and if you needed more evidence that this is Lost Islet, then look no further than this friggin' little gargoyle right here that will not let me pass his domain. This little gargoyle guy here is another enemy from Dark Souls 1. Very easy to kill, just kind of hard to fight in that little spot right there. Oh, so you see that, you try to jump down, and you fail. And it's no big deal at all, because this is where we ended up. This is where we will end up wanting to go. But like I said, this place is kind of a maze, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard to navigate. It's kind of hard to find what you need to find. Don't want to go through there just yet. Like I said, we're just kind of exploring right now. If you go up here, there should be bonfire. Yep. So this is actually our one and only bonfire in this area. Super easy to find. I don't even really recommend resting at it. Oh, the poise is real on these guys, huh? So good to have that bonfire. We will come back to this. This is the way forward, I believe, through here, or one of the ways forward. But there's actually quite a lot we want to do here. Come get your little ember. There's going to be another grue. This place is basically all grue, and a couple of other assorted enemies that we will encounter shortly, I'm sure. And the one thing good about this area, I mean, you can use prism stones to remember where you've been, just because this place looks so samey. But one of the easy ways is to tell by the dead enemies. So, dead enemies, you know you've been down there. So, no dead enemies right here. New location for us, obviously. Well, he dropped a shard and a large shard, huh? I didn't kill you. I don't believe they really drop anything usually. So this room, there's not much going on here, as you can see. Anything? Nope. Alright, continue along right here, and you'll see you got a right path and this path. I'm going to actually show you, just so you don't miss this, but this is actually that initial big room that we were in, which it'll make more sense here in a second. But anyway, come down here, be very careful. There's a lot of stuff that can kill you in this little area. Oh, this great shield is actually amazing. Oh, come on. This is a bad situation here. That's okay. We killed one of them. We are dead. Alright, cool. So, that's a bad situation, honestly. And it's good that we didn't rest at that first bonfire. Or that bonfire. Oh. I didn't think we rested here, but okay. I'm actually going to make this easy then and go back. This is called the Old King's Antechamber Bonfire. I'm actually going to go back to the Demon Ruins, because I want to show y'all the other way to get to where we were trying to get to. So of course that's the open area out there. We don't want to mess with that. Again, this place, you can get really lost here. So bear in mind that. Oh. Alright, so the way we had gone was actually that way. We're actually going to go down these stairs this time. And we'll be back in that room we just died in, basically. So we can just ignore all these other Gru over here. And we're gonna come right down here. Ah, it's probably just Titanite. Hello. There's our souls. One arrow should usually take care of these guys. The reason I'm trying so hard to backstab them is because of the invincibility that it gives you to backstab. That way these fireballs can shoot at us all day long and it won't hurt us any. Oh my god. Alright. This is honestly probably the hardest part in this area, is this room right here with 2 enemies. Because 2 is basically like 22 with all these friggin' fireballs. Alright, alright. They are deceased. Once they die, their little fireballs die too, thank God. Let's get our bloodstain back here. And you'll notice, this, like I said, this is where we died. That's where we came from, right there. We will proceed that way in a second, but first, let me just show you. There's a couple different routes here. So we can go that way. We can go over here, and you'll notice this a-hole waiting for us, but very important item there, an undead bone jar. So we definitely want to get that. And that's all there is back here, is just the little fire slimes. Not even worth fighting, to be honest with you. So yeah, like I said, we could go that way. We could go, that's up the stairs. That's also upstairs. The way forward is actually through there, but we're just gonna avoid that for right now. We're actually gonna come down here, and you should notice, like, this wall is, like, why would they even put this like this, you know? It just screams suspicious, basically. And sure enough, as if we didn't need any more proof that this was, in fact, Lost Izalith, there's one Black Knight here. And of course, the Black Knights, many of them became Black Knights when the Silver Knights, when they were fighting the Chaos Demons. Gwyn's Silver Knights were fighting the Chaos Demons. A lot of them got turned into Black Knights. A bunch of them got scorched when Gwyn linked the flame, the first flame, but they also became Black Knights when they were fighting the Chaos Demons. Awesome weapon right here. We may start using this weapon, I'm not sure. Fantastic weapon in Dark Souls 1. And guess what? It's a fantastic weapon in Dark Souls 3. If I can find it. Black Knight Sword. Great sword wielded by the Black Knights who wander the lands. Designed to face Chaos Demons. There you go. The unique attack of the sword greatly reduces enemy poise, reflecting the tremendous size of the enemies that the Knights have fearlessly faced. Such a good sword. We probably will end up using that in the next episode, if I can remember. But just see, there's nothing else here. This isn't a wall or anything. Basically just here to get that Black Knight sword, and honestly, worth it, 100%. So now we can kind of continue forward through this area, just for a couple items, really. I don't see how that doesn't kill you. I got a refined claymore, 40-40 build. Two-handed's gonna kill you, but oh, that shield is huge. Can I help you, friend? Ugh. They all drop Titanite. I'm not wearing the gold serpent ring, am I? No. is all this Titanite coming from? So right here, you notice you have kind of like two paths. Don't poison me. We're going to take the path over here first by the poisoner, as there is another one right here that staggers like a mule. And now you'll notice this is actually the same path right here. And of course, this is our bonfire room right there. But we don't want to go in there quite yet, I don't think. Yeah, we do actually. So that's our bonfire room. So there's a couple different paths that we can take in our bonfire room as well. But one thing I definitely want to show you. So this is how you get to the bonfire, by the way. I mean, it's pretty linear for the most part. But what you want to do is come over here to this corner, and again, suspicious wall. It's suspicious for a reason. This is what we call Nightmare City. So, best way to go about doing this is just sprint through here and hope to God we can make it back. Estes Shard, yay! And this just falls into the main room down there again, where the two Chaos Demon guys were. So get that, very valuable. Now we're going to proceed this way, which was where this guy was at, this Chaos Demon. Thanks for the Titanite, bro. And just go ahead and press forward here. And this is Gru City. It's like basically an ambush, because you see there's like Gru everywhere, really. I can't tell if they're like clipping through my shield or what, but I'm honestly, guys, it's like playing wise, like I'm playing like crap. I've been playing so much Dark Souls Remastered, it's embarrassing how bad I'm playing on this game. It's just such a faster paced game than Dark Souls 1. Get your Titanite and get super important item here. The Izalith Pyromancy Tome. Yeah, tell me this isn't Lost Izalith. A Pyromancy Tome from Izalith containing pyromancies of the witches. Give to the old master pyromancer to learn chaos pyromancies of Izalith. They manipulate lava and birth all later forms of pyromancy. This is not an illusory wall, by the way. Very useful tome. We will give that to Cornix in a bit. Come back out here. Remember, that's where we came from, bonfire room. We're going to kind of continue forward this way. And I mean, it's a maze, kind of, but it's like, I don't know, it's like a linear maze, really. I mean, you can pretty well figure out where you need to go. Hello. We've missed. We've missed again. We got him. Alright. Get your Chaos Gem. You notice you hear all kind of stuff going on over here, right? Wonder what that could be. Unfortunately, I'm gonna save probably the rest of this area for the next episode, guys. I apologize for it being a little short, but something just came up. We will check it out in the next episode. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button for me. I'm gonna start in this exact same place, I promise. Bye.